2013 Kia Sorento. We're gonna change out this backup camera. It's either the backup camera or the head unit. So we loaded the parts cannon and picked the cheapest one first. So let's get cracking. Pulls out. So these have a little threaded piece that go into this. So I was just using the drill to unscrew that slowly while having some pressure underneath this guy in order for this to be coerced. Ta-da! So, one Phillips, two 10s, two Phillips, three Phillips, and then you'll pop down these gray panels here, and there's two more Phillips that'll be behind here. One Phillips there, pop this guy down, one Phillips there, and then the rest is pulling this entire trim piece out. Now, this is like a brake light access port. I took that off, took it off on that side, and also took this off too. So once you have all those off, then you have to pull, and it is in there tighter than you would expect. Don't be afraid to break it. Focus. As you can see, there's quite a bit of these tabs. So next, we're gonna need to pop this 10 out, that 10 out, that 10 out, get a better angle of it, right there, and right there. So these 4 10s, and then you'll push these clips in here, that guy, and there's one on the other side. Guy, and that will allow for this trim piece to come out. You can get into that one real easily with just a standard small socket like that. This one wide open. Honestly, these weren't very tight. I feel like somebody else has been in here before. That's what he said. Or she. Pause? I don't know. This one is going to be a pain in the butt because of that. But I'll show you a special tool that I have. I do heating and air, and this is a godsend. This little Klein tool ratchet is amazing. It's got 5/16 on this side, quarter on this side, so you can just use this for most of your heating and air screws that you get. But it also comes with this little thing right here, little bits. And one of those bits, which is difficult to get out one-handed, is a little quarter. So flip this bad boy over. That'll go in there. Now I can put that socket directly on this. It'll be super low profile, and we should be able to get that bolt out, or nut. Let's give it a whirl. Come on. There's that. Alright, let's see if we're any smaller in order to get into here. Great if my hand could get any smaller. Man, even still, no dice, still too big. So 10mm wrench it is. No cool tools today. the walk of shame back into the garage. I don't even think I have a 10mm wrench. Let's see. Oh my goodness. I have a 10mm socket and I have a 10mm wrench. Fellas, I'm not going to tell you if I hit the lottery, but there will be signs. So this cool tool couldn't help us today, but I got another cool tool that should be able to help us. These clips. And this is, drum roll, little baby pocket pliers, little Knipex. I think it's pronounced Knipex, Knipex, Kneepex, who knows, but that will make getting these little clips a lot easier, because you have to depress both sides and they can be a pain in the booty hole. You know, the spot to film is also the spot to put your hand. It makes it a little difficult. Alright, so pocket pliers on there, squeeze, push. Alright, I know I did not capture that very well, but it's through. Push that, see? We are free to pull this whole trim piece up, which houses our camera. So it's held in with two T20 Torx. Right here and right above it. Let's see. Oh yeah. One-handed, like a boss. And it looks like, I don't know if these two little baby Phillips hold it in. We're about to find out. So, take these two out. We'll be right back. So this tab right here, you lift that up. That tab sits over this right here. So lift this tab and then pull this straight out that way. The yellow plug slides on this piece here, and then you can get this Torx the rest of the way out. This camera's nice and corroded, and I really hope that's the issue going on here. So this is our new camera, which does come with a mount, which is pretty cool, but we'll verify that it's the same as that. Here's the brand. Here's the brand of this camera, and I will leave a link to this in the description. I don't have any affiliate links or anything, unfortunately, but eventually we will, hopefully. Trying to retire next week, you feel me? So new camera, same plug, same bracket. That looks pretty good. So we're gonna throw it in, and then we'll test the camera before we put everything back together and make sure it works. All right, we are in there like swimwear, baby. So when you're tightening these down, remember you're tightening into plastic, so don't over tighten it. And while you're tightening it down, get it pretty snug, but then also look at your alignment. That's the best I could get it with the new bracket. If you want to use the old bracket, it's these two tiny little Phillips, and then you can just swap your old bracket on there. But we're gonna tuck these wires in, and then go ahead and throw it in reverse, see what happens. You can see how white the screen is, and washed out it is. The image is there, it's just super washed out. So it looks like this head unit's gotta get changed out. Womp womp. So reassembly, you're gonna push your trim piece back in until the white little push pins are in there on both sides. That'll hold it. Then you'll screw that trim piece back in with these 4 10mm nuts. Put the big black trim piece back on. Push all those push connectors in there. Push all those in. Then put your Phillips back in and you're good to go. Though it did not fix our issue, it wasn't too terrible to change out. And we'll just rock and roll. Maybe the next video will be changing out a head unit in this bad boy. We'll see. But that's pretty much all I got. Yeah, no sponsors, no affiliate links. Though I want them, so go ahead and like them, subscribe. Yeah, that's about it. Quit being dumb, get it done. Love you, bye.